Hey everyone, Skillsy Shooty here, coming at you with QuadFeed episode 17. We're 1 week away from being able to drink on the podcast. I think these guys might have already anyway. Drinking, hiring a car. That'll be in 7 weeks' time. Was that episode 25? Able to hire a car in America. Let's go to America. As always, I have the cast and crew here. Well, I say as always. I mean, last week was the triumphant return of all three. Benny stuck around. Yeah, he had nothing better to do anyway. Yeah.
Nope.
Nothing better to do whatsoever. And Ben, Chris, and Ron, say hello.
Hello.
Nonchalant. Ben and I have had quite a dizzying week, a week of weeks, weeks of highs and no lows whatsoever.
No lows. It was a whimsical week.
It was whimsical.
Whimsical.
Monday started with a tight 2-point loss at basketball, but from there, it just skyrocketed. And what a wondrous week it was. I am, of course, referring to the Titanfall release. Ben and I were lucky enough to put our lab coats on and head off to Hammond Robotics in Sydney. Didn't know they were based in Sydney, but it's quite good that they were. And managed to go to a Titanfall launch, get substantially drunk, thanks to the Hammond bar girls.
Yes.
Quite happy to push all manner of alcoholic beverages down our gullets. It leads to better research, apparently. What'd you say?
Are you sure you weren't signed up while you were drunk to be part of the front line?
Well, apparently, if you read the caption on some of the Titanfall sort of screen grabs, apparently the mortality rate is about 98%. So if I am, or if we are, we're probably in a bit of trouble.
Starship Troopers.
Yeah, literally. Wait for Neil Patrick Harris to come down the corridor and tell me to punch an alien in the vag or something. Oh, but it was wondrous though. I don't want to paint too rosy a picture, but it's hard not to.
It was fantastic. I had so much fun.
Did a bit of networking, got to speak to a few people. I'm on apparently a couple of news lists that sort of gets released pre-publicly rather. So that's always good and part of the inner sanctum. And we got to meet a few of the gaming hotties. Ron's clearly into it.
What?
Oh, right. Got to wrap these hands. These hands have touched Hex and Jeff Smith-Donald and Zoreen from GameSpot. It was it was when
Are you never going to wash your hands ever again?
Not really, no.
Did you immediately go to the toilet and just fucking masturbate with both hands? Go like, I touched them. They're touching me now. They're touching me now. Did that happen?
I didn't realize I had to break out the censorship like so soon. Oh my God.
Huh?
I don't know. There's always the off chance that someone sees this video. I'm going to be completely flattering and say that they were absolutely charming and in no way recoiled in fear when I said, hey, can I get a photo with you guys?
I know. How nice, but it's not like, as in, it was like a meet sort of thing where they were like, it was like a queue, and you go out and like, oh, your turn to get like a photo and meet them. They were just hanging around as if it was like a bar sort of thing and just like a big social event. They were sitting there having a chat with their friends, having a drink, and then Gavin and I were a bit drunk, and then I didn't have the balls. Gav nutted up and walked over and just goes, Hex, can I please get a photo? And I was like, this is happening. That's
it. Ultimate wingman. What a wingman.
Yeah. And then I took a photo. The first one was blurry and I was like, oh my God, this is embarrassing. I need to take another one.
Were your hands shaking or some shit?
They were. And then I got my photo and then she put her hand on my shoulder. It was...
Not your special area.
My special area.
Your organism. Hey, Ben, did you immediately go into the toilet, whip your fucking photos on your shoulder and go like, yes, she touched me there. Now, technically she's touching my penis. Did you do that? Did that happen?
No, that did not happen. No, that did not happen. But it was a fantastic photo.
Fantastic
I
photo.
loved it.
I saw them. They're quite nice. They're charming. And I'm
mean,
sure that they were great.
One of my friends even went as far to say as like, you know, Jess was cuddling up to me like she was my girlfriend. She was quite touchy-feely, I have to say. It was wonderful.
Yes.
Which you
I have
dropped?
to say, my my girlfriend goes, so who are these people? And I was just like, they're just like in the industry. And she's just like, so they're not just some random, like they're just not random girls. I'm like, no. She's like, yeah, and they're just like, oh, because they're getting a bit close to Gav there. And I was like, I had no part of that. You'll see, I just got the one photo, and that was it. And then
I was
stepped
lurking in the
aside.
background.
And then I was photo bombing his photos.
I saw one photo. Yeah, you're just in the back. Like, your head's like this big, like right
That's-
there at the back. It's pretty funny.
I'll
I thought you
overlay
were
it.
taking the photos, Ben.
I was
Yeah.
just going to say, I just realised now, who was taking the photos then? Who were that drunk?
it
Did
was-
you just get some random to take it?
No, it was a guy that I was I mistook for Edmund, who also works at GameSpot. Apologies to Edmund. I actually follow him on Twitter, but I thought it was Edmund because they were all sort of hanging around in bunches with Dan Hines, the editor, as well. So I don't know. I just went, "Are you Edmund?" He goes, "No, that's that guy over there." So I said hi to him as well. But he goes, "Oh, do you want me to take the photo?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course."
Sure.
So yeah, but it was good.
So, yeah, they got very cuddly with Gavin. And
Yeah, how did your
my
wife
friend was
really
very
react?
worried.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
How did your wife-to-be react? Did she see
In the photos.
She, well, I mean, obviously I was stealthy as hell by uploading them to Facebook immediately, and showing said people of a similar sort of gaming fanaticism that I have that what had transpired. So yeah, it was kind of like I woke up the next morning and she was doing her makeup and she's like, "Did you have a nice time?" I'm like, "Yes, there's lots of sexy ladies." I'm like, "Well, yes, there were." I mean, had she known, there are actually quite a few other women there of a
Oh my
similar
God.
scoring. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was wonderful.
I mean,
They
we
were
couldn't
bored.
get our photos with them because they weren't personalities, but
yeah,
yeah, there was a lot. Pretty much every girl there was actually like really good looking.
yeah.
What the
I,
fuck?
I reckon though you wouldn't have been able to. You could have gone up to them and go, "Hey, can I get my photo with you?" And they would think that you know them from the industry.
Yeah.
Because they're obviously into it in some way, shape, or form.
I think pretty much everyone was there that were like in the industry, something to do with it pretty much.
That just frames us
how
in an
did
even
you
better light,
guys
then.
get involved?
Yeah, I mean, we were like the least qualified there, really.
Everyone who was in the industry who should have been there was there, us included.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put the photos up over this video actually, just so my American viewers can kind of get a peek.
Did you set up any guests for coming shows?
No, couldn't do
Or
that.
did you
I
get a
think-
spot on another show?
Yeah.
If you did, I would have to be sick and not turn up.
Where's
Don't
that?
worry, you can be in the background of my
Molest them
one.
through the camera.
Oh, right.
I think we quit while we were ahead asking for photos. We didn't want to ask them for an interview, so we were like, "We got our photo. We're getting the hell out of here."
Yeah,
But you couldn't bring you couldn't film anything in there anyway, right? You could only just take stills, or
You know what?
Pretty.
I think because the embargo had ended in the States like a day and a half earlier, I think you would have been okay. I was taking photos left, right, and center. I mean, and they
Yeah,
weren't
everyone
to know
was. Yeah.
that they were taking video either. There was, I think there was a video crew there as well, wasn't there? That's probably
Yeah.
for internal use only. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think with the Batman one, I think it was a global release on
Yeah.
our day when we went to that event at IGN. So I guess that's that was the line that was drawn. Yeah, I could have taken video, but I mean it was so loud in there, I probably would have blown an iPhone speaker. So
Yeah.
yeah, but it was
So what's
brilliant.
the next big event?
Next one I imagine would be Watch Dogs. So if you
oh
haven't,
god, yeah, I gotta go to that one. Can I come to that one?
well, it's not by
You were
invite
invited
only.
to this one.
Yeah,
Invited to what?
You were
to
invited
this
to
one.
this one. You could
Wait.
have come.
I was invited to this one.
Yes.
Are You guys shitting? You guys tell me you're shitting me. Okay, I called Ben, I called you up, and I go like, hey.
Yes, you had to RSVP.
I'm
I
like,
sent you the link in last
But I
week's
can-
Skype chat, which is the Facebook link, which included the email address you need to RSVP by before the 10th.
I didn't get that.
It
I
in
didn't
the
see
Sky-
anything.
It was in the Skype chat.
By the way, that's the thing. If it was in the Skype chat, I would have like seen that and I would have clicked on it. But the only thing that
Either way, we told you.
because I mean the thing is I would have seen that because I remember one thing that did go through was Biocock Intimate. So like if I saw that, which by the way to anybody who doesn't know what that is like the porno, the like manga porno of Elizabeth from BioShock Infinite. Biocock Intimate. See what they did there? Clever.
The link for
But,
that
like,
will not be in the description below.
Oh, that's cool. But
I'm proud to say I found that.
You're on your own. Find it by yourself. But I saw that link, and I'm like, hey, that works. But I didn't see anything else. And then also after nobody called or anything, I'm like, well, okay, whatever.
Hang on. Let me just check the phone for said proof.
I mean, you can prove it to me, but like that's the thing. I did not look at that thing at all.
It wasn't porn related, so
Yeah.
That's probably why I didn't click on it. Hey, that sounds like something I'd do.
Well,
everyone's got explicit filters. Ron has it the other way around.
anything that doesn't have NSFW, I don't want to know about it.
It's usually kind of too boring for me. So
Too pedestrian.
Anyway, the next one, we will all go.
In
Yay!
readiness,
RSVP.
in readiness, I will let you know. You should be following the Ubisoft Australia Facebook page. You need to be following them on Twitter. And
I don't have a Twitter account.
first step,
I
make
wouldn't.
a Twitter
use,
account.
Make a Twitter account.
but I wouldn't use it like at all. So I'd use it just to follow them.
That's exactly what I do. I don't.
But,
I have
can-
a Twitter
I
account.
follow- Can I not? By the way, this is for everybody who doesn't get Twitter. You're me. Like
Okay, Twitter.
everybody. Who
Should
has
we do a
account, you
Twitter
guys get it,
101?
obviously. Yeah, I was just gonna say like can I not just follow them, like just type it in into the search and then click on their Twitter feed and just read stuff off that, or
Yeah, you can do
You
that.
can do, but I mean, yeah, the whole purpose of it is that,
I want more followers.
yeah, it's pushed to you, as opposed to you checking it all the time, kind of thing. I mean, I've got a Twitter feed that just scrolls in the like my right hand side of my second screen. It just scrolls.
And every time there's an update, you
yeah.
can see it.
If it sweetens the deal, I'm pretty sure Ellen Page would have a Twitter profile.
I'm sure she does.
Yeah.
But
And
she's
what it
jumped
does is it geotags it as well, so you can actually see where she is in order to get the jump on the next time you go over to the States.
Uh-oh.
You know, when that's so
Uh-oh.
stalkerish. Like that kind of freaks me out. I'm like a traditional stalker. Like I will wait for hours out the front of their house or some shit like that.
He's more of a bin man.
Yeah, I'm more of a panties on the washing line kind of guy, you know.
You jump the fence and boom,
Yeah, that's
you
it.
got yourself a prize.
That's it. I like knowing what pizza she had last week because I've still got the box.
Smelling
She doesn't. He's too good to take the cheese off the top of the box. La-di-da. That's the sweetest plum. Anyway.
So yeah, that was in a roundabout way. That was Titanfall Wednesday nights. Obviously, as I
Well,
went,
I haven't really explained what happened there, what they did there.
yeah, we didn't, did we?
We just said we went there and got drunk and got photos. They had a bunch of Xbox Ones. How many did they have there? 20? 30?
No, what to give away or set up?
Sorry, it's set up there.
It was, I think it was 3 rows of 5 or 3 rows of 4.
Really?
Not even
That
close,
was-
Ben.
Nah, not even close.
Ben had
Jeez.
double vision.
Fuck, I can't count.
We were
Anyway,
drunk.
yeah,
we
they
were
had-
drunk. Yeah, it was two
Yeah.
rows of 30. Just completely pissed out of us.
Dude, 1,000. And then we all got to play that open bar. They had a DJ there, and then they had like EB had like a booth there where if you buy something, you get a raffle ticket, and then they draw the raffle at the end or throughout the night, and then they were giving away like Xboxes, collector's editions, the games, headsets, all that sort of stuff. So I think they gave away 2 collector's editions, didn't they?
I saw one guy either absconding from the premises rather quickly because he'd stolen it, or he won it.
He won it, yeah.
And was the DJ anyone famous? Like
No,
Skrillex
he
or
was
someone?
fucking awful. They should have just put an iPod on.
Skrillex
Oh
or
my
something.
God.
Skrillex. Yeah.
No, the DJ was shit. I was like, oh, this is a good song. And he's like, well, better chop it up completely so I can put all the scratches and shit. And I was like,
Better mix it into
my
Rihanna.
God.
That's
Yeah.
like fucking every DJ. Like I remember going to like Snakers and shit like that, and like some of the DJs are fucking awesome, but like
Yeah.
there would be these ones that I've never heard of. They'll come in, or they're just getting a trial run or some shit. You'll hear the first like 30 seconds, like the build up. It's just like, oh my god, I fucking love this song, and then you know as soon as it kicks, something else is fucking. It's a different chorus to a different song. It's like, okay, you ruined it. You just ruined it.
Thanks,
It was a
mate.
great song, yeah.
Fuck
And
it
then
with
you
my
never
cheese.
hear that. You never hear that song ever again.
Yeah.
You just got
It was
enough
a good
time.
night.
Just got enough time to take Shazam out of your pocket and go, oh, what's it? Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I mean, they had some sort of weird thing where, well, not so much a weird thing, but they all in lab coats and stuff, the whole Hammond Robotics theme.
Yeah.
Sexy chicks in
Test tubes everywhere.
test tubes, which we didn't know if they were able to be drunk or not. I'm pretty sure it was like washing
Yeah.
up liquid.
You can always drink from test tubes.
Yeah.
That's the golden rule.
It's always safe. It's guaranteed. The safest stuff comes in
Especially
test.
at party.
But they opened the rear sort of roller door, and there were these guys sort of parkouring, jumping off what looked like ice cream vans or something. I was like, oh, okay. I've seen one guy somersault. I'll just go back to the now vacant Xbox terminals.
Games. Yeah.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bar's empty. Thank you.
bar's empty.
So a live
10 splitters.
performance. Oh, back to the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it only lasted probably about half an hour longer than what Ben did when he left.
Yeah.
At which point I made a beeline straight back to Justin's arena and said goodbye, and then managed
Did
to.
she get cuddly with you again?
She did. She did.
Don't go. I can smell your insides. I'm not
Okay,
like, I
freak.
would get a little bit specific about that, but I am not going to say a word.
Well, I mean, the one sort of like crowning turd, I'm going to say, on the whole evening was they gave you this piece of paper which said you've got a $40 credit for Uber, I think it was.
Yeah, the new
Cool.
cab company.
And
That is great, by the way.
I couldn't get the damn thing to work on the app. The instructions were just completely bullshit. So yeah, ended up paying $36 for a cab fare home. When technically it should have cost me negative.
Should have been free. Yeah. -4. Yeah.
You should just get another one and just make him sit out the front of your house for $40 worth.
And just sit nowhere. Just go nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take me $40 away from here, please. I don't care where. Get me $40 closer to Wollongong. I'll walk the rest. Yeah. But then we had a nice surprise towards the end in that I think the news came out on the Thursday about dedicated Australian servers.
Yeah.
Take me
Like
through
out
it.
of nowhere.
Yeah. Not even a
Yeah, that
rumor
was-
or anything like that. It was just announced.
It was just supposed to be in, because we're talking about how there was going to be in Ride or Rydalmere or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
really?
and then we were like, oh, but towards the end of the year. And then all of a sudden, boom, beta servers up like Friday morning or Thursday night. I can't remember.
Mm.
And we've got like, you've got like a 16 ping and I think I've got about 25 or 30.
Yeah.
So
Brilliant.
laugh and
152 down to 16. Cheers.
yeah. And like the game, oh, well, we'll talk about the game bit later. But yeah, no, that was awesome surprise.
I wouldn't talk about the game.
So I can go knock on the door every time the server's down.
Well, I mean, I don't know whether or not it's proximity to my my Telstra exchange, obviously, which is a component to it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know whether or not it's just some servers that have been set up here. I mean, they still call them beta servers, don't they, in the actual title of them?
They do. But they run so smooth. I've never ever had a problem.
No, it's great. Well, do we want to dedicate this section to Titanfall? Because Chris has just started playing. I'm anxious to know what he thinks
Yeah.
and whether or not he's got any questions he'd like to ask.
Yes.
any
How
sort
do you
of-
play well?
How do you play Titanfall?
How do you Titanfall? Is this Titanfall 2 or Titanfall 1?
I think it's the 4th, actually.
He got
Oh
confused
man,
when he
I haven't
heard.
heard that joke in ages.
He got confused when he heard prepare for Titanfall. So it's like, oh, what? So what numbers is for Titanfall?
Oh, I see.
I see.
Okay.
So the next one's going to be prepared to Titanfall. Titanfall.
So
Yeah,
this one's the
like Too
prequel,
Fast and Furious.
right?
So Chris, I mean, you weren't part of the beta, open or closed.
No, I wasn't.
So take me through your initial first 10 minutes of Titanfall, aside from the trailer.
I got killed a lot,
Right.
and I
This hasn't started
couldn't
well.
work out. I forgot which button it was to get the anti-Titan weapon, so didn't
Okay.
really do much there.
Okay.
But
It's
I
getting
managed
better.
to jump on Titans, and I was able to take him down without the anti-Titan weapon by riding it like a rodeo, I think the achievement is called.
That's right, yes.
And there was a few jumps which fell quite short, which dropped me exactly where I didn't want to be, and I got destroyed a lot.
I think you described it as Homer Simpson on the Springfield
On the
Gorge,
Springfield Gorge.
gorge jump.
It was.
I'm picturing it.
It was good with the replays though, because you could just see everybody else watching, and you could just see this guy jumping around, and then he's not going to make it, and I'll just shoot him now.
Yeah. I think
It's not a hard game to play.
It's not. It's not. But the pickup factor is the best thing about it. Or at least I thought until Chris just told me about his first 10 minutes.
But when we were at the event, I played with the Xbox controller, and I went woefully. Like I just can't use the controller. So there's probably just a little bit of a learning curve sort of thing with a controller. Seeing as you haven't picked up a controller for a while, haven't you? So especially with first persons.
With the Xbox controller, do you guys use 2 fingers on the trigger and shoulder buttons, or the single?
2.
Are you a 2, are you? Yeah, I'm a single.
Because like,
A single.
wait, what do you mean? You got like left and right, and then up and down.
No, what he's saying is, do I play it like... I'll put myself on the big screen. He's asking
do.
if I play it like that,
Yeah.
Oh.
as opposed
So
to
you use
that.
the
Oh, then definitely be one finger.
or
Yeah.
the shields.
Yeah. I do
The
know...
control's very much like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a few extra buttons.
And you need to hit another extra button. It doesn't matter what loadout you have before you get dropped in to get the anti-Titan weapon.
Oh, yeah, no, everyone's given one.
Yeah, every pilot class
Oh,
has
okay,
an
that's
anti-Titan weapon, similar to a sidearm. So it pretty much you spawn in with 3 weapons.
3
You got
guns.
primary, you got your sidearm, and you've got your anti-Titan as well.
Cool.
All
I have to
varying.
say, I
Give
did
it a
enjoy
crack.
the kicking. I have to say I've kicked a lot of people.
Well,
What
yeah,
about
I
in the
mean,
game?
I just did I did a review video. I'll be up in the next couple of days, and it seems that panic knifing from all the Call of Duties has been replaced with panic Jean-Claude Van Damme.
And kicking. Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
felt
cool.
like Steven Seagal.
Yeah, literally. I mean, you watch yourself on replay, and if you get into a close quarters, I'm out of ammunition kind of face-off with someone, it just, if you were looking through the
I'm just
window
gonna
as a
be
third
kicking like
party,
this.
you would look like 2 ballerinas just going at it, trying to kick people in the face. And, but yeah, I tell you, a well-timed jump kick off a wall where you just see them coming and you just measure them because they've got their cloak on or something. You just kick them off that wall. I think it's the challenge is called Fly Swatter, where you just whoosh, smash them off the wall.
Oh, really? I haven't seen that one before.
Yeah, there's a few things.
I have to say, the cloak thing
Yep.
doesn't seem to work.
Against
You
who?
can see people with the cloaks.
But if they're not moving, you won't see them. If they're moving,
Oh,
you'll see them.
so-
And if you're on a Titan, and they got the cloak on, you're pretty much definitely not going to see them.
Yeah. If you, the amount of people that I've sort of avoided in a Titan by standing in a corner and not even moving, it kind of feels like Jurassic Park when a velociraptor's sort of walking past you, because like you're not moving and the field of vision isn't there, or the movement, and they can't detect you.
That's Tyrannosaurus Rex. Velociraptors don't need movement. Thank you
They
very
open
much.
doors.
Boom. Yeah, I just went Jurassic on your ass. Yeah.
You just got Jurassic
I
Park,
just
my
got
friend.
totally parked in the ass.
Park.
I just parked you in the face.
Just then.
Got you.
That's
mate.
it. I'm out. My job here is done.
Yeah, drop the mic. Boo!
Is there any story to the game at all?
Nope.
They're massive into stories and shit, but
Well,
like,
they do have
campaign.
a campaign mode, but that's
Yeah.
still multiplayer, which I actually really like, because I was just saying to Gav last night, we were playing a bit last night together, and then I kind of said, I like how there is a campaign mode, but it's still multiplayer. So if they didn't have a campaign mode, everyone would whinge saying, oh my god, there's no single player. But then if they did try and put a single player in with like a storyline, everyone would be like, oh my god, the single player is so shit, why do they even bother? So they're kind of just like, well, we're going to have a really...
that is what gamers are like, hey.
Yeah, they're gonna have like a real
Bunch-
simple
bunch of
story,
decisive
and we're gonna make it multiplayer, so you can't complain, sort of thing.
What's
And
the,
it's perfectly fine.
So it's like you got to run me through just like roughly how that works. Like if it's
Yeah, well, you know how you got like
multiplayer.
yeah, you know how you got like multiplayer, like all the different multiplayer maps. The
Yep.
campaign mode will be like before you'll start from like each map sort of thing, and it kind of gives you like the explanation of each map and what's going on while you're there. So while the game's loading, you've got like a little narration of what your mission is. So you
Right.
kind of have like a little bit of an objective in the multiplayer game, but really it's just like a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
But
Does it-
there's still narration while you're playing.
Does that
Yeah,
mean
it's like defend this, attack this, take
Yeah.
this.
will you go back to the same maps eventually? Because there's what 15 of them, is there?
Well, you'll go back to it
Um,
twice, because as soon as you
yeah.
complete the first campaign as IMC, you'll then, in order to,
Go back as militia.
you'll go back as militia and then unlock the second and third Titan classes, which I
Right.
actually haven't done yet, so I need to go back and play campaign.
I've done the first one, but yeah.
Right.
What's the second and third ones? Don't you get
There's
There's-
Atlas,
Assault,
Ogre, and Striders.
the-
Mm,
But if you're playing Classic, you don't get them from the off.
yeah.
Which one's the one with those quad rockets? I hate that one. That one's annoying.
You
That's
can
the one with... You can get it for anyone.
You can get it for anyone, yeah.
Yeah, but I have
Oh,
that
yeah.
on a Strider, and it's just so quick, and with the extended clip, it's so much fun.
It's cool.
The I mean I mean this is in the review, but yeah, it just I suppose it's kind of supplements the lack of a single player campaign just by giving you some sort of loose narrative to say, oh, the reason why you're being dropped in this war zone right now is because we've crash landed and we're stealing fuel. We're kind of doing an American job on we're going to invade Iraq because they've got fuel
Yeah.
or something.
Righto.
And then when you just play
I
the
wanna
normal
see how, like,
multiplayer,
I really want to see how that goes. Like once I finish Stick of Truth, I'm gonna grab Titanfall and I'll give you guys a couple games, but like I'll be on my brother's system. I still don't have an Xbox One.
I'll probably be marginally better by that stage.
Chris will have a positive KD by then, and yeah,
He'll get a kill.
he'll get a kill.
I'm great with assists. That's like my highest score is assists.
You're the John Stockton of Titanfall.
Oh, the
You
other
do get
thing
the hang
I've
of it.
been meaning to ask you, is there a team kill? Because for
No.
some reason, the other players on my team always do that sidestep dash in their Titan right in front of my Titan while I'm unloading everything. And I always just end up shooting him in the back.
So
No.
what was the question?
Is there a team kill?
A team kill?
Like, if somebody steps in front of my Titan while I'm shooting, and I end up shooting their Titan, and they're on my team, does it damage their Titan?
Oh, no. There's no friendly
okay.
fire in this. There might be the option to turn it on, but I mean, why you do that, I wouldn't know. Might be pointless.
'Cause I
it'd be
just
impossible to
noticed
get a rodeo off your
Yeah.
Titan then.
Yeah.
Because I just noticed on some of the maps where there'd be like a street or a corridor, and I'd sidestep in and start shooting a Titan, and somebody would sidestep in front of me, and I'd end up shooting them.
That's probably an enemy.
No, they were on my team.
What I said to Ben last night
what
is because that little blue cursor above them is kind of faint and like sometimes can blend in. The amount of times I've just like spent an entire clip just unloading into members of my own team who, are probably just sitting there providing covering fire for me, and I'm just, fuck you,
Wasting all your ammo.
Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, poor bastards.
But,
Shame.
no, we had a
Yet, and all I'm checking out right now is Stick of Truth. Thus, my name at the bottom. What I did there. Clever.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Clever.
But Gav, you've oh sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say that, like, I actually can't wait to check out Titanfall. I'm not really pissing on it because I've really been looking forward to it. But
Well, I think you
that
will
sounds
really like it.
My only advice is
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
buy it on a lesser system. A, because it's a lesser system. B, because it was developed independently. And I don't care what anyone says, even if it's an independent studio. I can't imagine it would play as good as what the intended systems moving forward were to be.
Ben, do you have it on PC?
Well, yeah, that's what my next question was, because I've got it on PC. Gav's got it on PC and Xbox One. I was just going to ask him what he prefers it on. Like, I've seen the comparison videos myself, but what about in terms of gameplay, Gav?
Gameplay? What?
Gameplay.
Gameplay.
I was hoping no one heard that.
Woo.
Oh my god, that's a brilliant name for the podcast. We've got to change it.
Yeah.
You can start your own one, Ron.
Let me get right on that. Yeah, it's
Surprise, faggots!
surprise. It's QuadFeed. No, I was saying to the one of the guys from EA at the launch party, which I think we mentioned, how it played better on the Xbox One, from just a feeling point of view. But then last night when me and Ben were playing, I think it might have just been a connection thing, because at the time, Thursday, I was still playing on Japanese servers, which had about 150, 160 ping. So it's very, very close in terms of how they feel. Familiarity-wise, I'm using an Xbox 360 controller on my PC, which I suppose familiarity-wise, I'm well into that. So that's...
But what program are you using to use the Xbox? Because some of them are a bit dodgy sometimes.
What do you mean, program?
Don't you have to run a third-party program to use the Microsoft controller
No.
on the game?
USB straight into the
plug
front.
straight in.
Yeah. It's wonderful. There was a gun last night that I'd been using on the Xbox One that felt completely different to when I was playing it last night with Ben. And actually, it's the R97 submachine gun. Before I didn't like it. I thought it was too high fire rate and like really squirmy and stuff. And I thought, oh, okay, this is the first sort of submachine gun that you unlock. Okay, I've unlocked it and I'll put it down. I'll stick with the carbine sort of thing. But as soon as I unlocked it last night, and I think you were playing a bit with it, weren't you, Ben? You actually liked it.
Yes, earlier I was until I unlocked the other. I think it's the G2A4 or something.
Yeah.
But yes, I know that SMG is great. It's just zero recoil.
It's like front and
when-
back
when you-
recoil.
Yeah, and when you've got the control of the mouse, where you can just move it just that tiny little bit to follow someone. Yeah, it's great.
It's a freaking laser beam.
Mm.
No, it's great. I think we ended up, advancing about 10 levels apiece last night.
Yeah, 10 each. Yeah, we started off pretty average, but then
Couldn't
I'm
get
pretty sure I
couldn't
was
get a win
leading.
between us for fucking 4
Oh,
or 5
yeah.
rounds. But
Yeah, we were losing a lot. It was clearly our teammates' fault.
Yeah,
Really?
really.
But then, we were coming like first and second.
Yeah. Couple of occasions.
Well, I was coming first.
I have
that
to
one-
say the community is quite quiet. I thought it'd be a lot of the
People having sex with our mums.
on the chat, but I haven't actually heard anyone say anything.
Well, I think if in terms of a game, you've pretty much taken 50% out of the of the demographic that play this game completely out of the pool, because obviously it's Xbox One and PC. So I think there's a certain kind of everyone banding together kind of thing and going, check it out, aren't we awesome? We're all playing Titanfall on the Xbox One. Don't you feel sorry for those PS4 guys kind of thing? So, I mean, I haven't experienced any of that yet. And people going, oh, why the fuck did you jump kick me, you prick, or something. I'm like, well, I'm sure my mission is to kill you, mate. Yeah, give it time. I mean, there is, you can tell the early adopters, as well as the fact that they were, in a previous Call of Duty lifetime, they were a elite sniper, because the first place they go to is the highest point in the map, and just sit there with that freaking sniper
I've been
rifle.
sniped quite a few times.
Yeah, that's like,
That's
okay.
me.
You're just bringing out the sniper rifle for a game that is 99% based on run and gun.
Mm.
I have to say, the zip lines, awesome feature. Love it.
Yeah. I made the mistake of hopping on the zip line when a teammate was on the zip line, and I thought you just go boop in the middle, like you just hit each other and you both fall down.
Zip-
Yeah, it's hilarious.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was good. But I also love ejecting from the Titan and then landing on some really high part of the map where you can't get to normally, and then just shooting people from there. Like, it's a bit of a dog act, but shooting people from there and them having absolutely no idea where you are, because they wouldn't even think to look so high up in the sky. So that's a lot of fun.
And even if they do, they don't have a gun that's got the range for doing that anyway. It's almost worth spawning in with a sniper rifle, earning your first Titan, doing whatever
Getting
damage you
up
can
there.
do, and then just getting up with the rest of the match.
Well, the Titan doesn't walk around while you're out of it.
Yeah,
Well,
but you need to eject from when it explodes to get up there.
you need the nuclear ejection to get out.
Nuclear ejaculation.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's good.
I held back on saying that, so.
But you also were just talking about the controllers for PC. One of the little topics I was going to talk about was the guys released a driver now, so you can use the Xbox One gamepad on the PC.
Ooh.
So if you don't want to use the 360 controller anymore, the guys made a little program, which is still being developed. But yeah,
Is that just Bluetooth enabled or something, or
I have no
I think
idea.
you got to use the cable.
Oh yeah, maybe, I don't know.
$30 down the drain? Fucking hell. I've got 3 controllers here. Oh. Bloody
Yeah,
ridiculous.
well, I'm sure you can get the little Bluetooth dongle. They're like $5 for the USB
the
one.
Bluetooth ones are hard. I've never been able to find one in a shop. They always go Wi-Fi.
Look at that bad boy.
No, you
got
just
Bluetooth.
get them from eBay for like $5.
Yeah.
$5. How much for postage?
Free.
Free.
Yeah, come on, Ben. Tell them about the postage.
Tell them the price, son.
Tell them the price, son.
So that's Titanfall, and I'm totally G'd. I really feel like leaving this conversation now and playing some more, but I won't.
That's it. Professionalism.
Playing right now, aren't you?
Next week you should just turn around. The TV behind you should just be playing it on that. Oh, wait, you got it on PC. Yeah, right.
So subtle. I love it.
I've got it on both, so I can overlay some footage over Ron's TV. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and you may have 2 copies on Xbox One, and so you may even have 3 copies all up.
Giveaway time.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa!
Well, I mean, how can I guarantee that they haven't just given me the equivalent of the digital code for the disc that's in the box? Is that a thing?
That's the thing. That means they would have had to
They
open
had to
the
open
box.
the box.
Yeah. So if it arrives and it's unopened, am I quite assured that it's a
I
separate
would
game?
say yes.
So technically, I've only... Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how they've done that.
Knock $100 off the price, because that's
Unless
probably
the
what...
barcode tells them, but I doubt that
Nah.
it would. It's too complicated.
I can imagine with the amount of units they're shifting and the fact that I bought a collector's edition that they would have gone, look, what's a digital download worth to keep this guy sweet? Considering, if I hadn't have bought it on PC and they hadn't have given me a digital code, it's like I've spent all this money to be pretty much behind the 8 ball when it comes to release day. So, yeah. Nice and proactive, though, on their behalf.
That shirt you're wearing didn't come with the collector's edition.
It didn't. I shall show you. It
Where did
was
this come from?
what I thought was $14 at the Xbox launch party. Turns out it was $28. Yeah, but still worth it. It's okay.
How did that happen?
So
Did
here's
they charge you for two?
We were drunk.
we were drunk, and I probably saw a keyring that was $15, and then
Yeah.
so here's
We're looking at the mug which said $15, and then he goes to buy the shirt, and she's like 28. He's like, beer in hand. No, 2 beers. I had to carry 3 of them.
Double
And
pump.
he's like, yeah.
Here's a gun that I'll kill Ben with. Here's a gun that I'll kill Ron with.
Hey, that one's smaller.
I've got a big one for you, Chris. Here you go, man.
Yay. It's the size that counts.
That's it. It's thickness.
Probably because I'll be standing still long enough for you to lock on with that one.
You're sitting there reloading, going, "How do I work this thing? What the fuck?
Guys?
Can I get a hand?" So shall we wrap up the Titanfall chat
Yeah, I
for this
guess so.
segment? I think
What
that's
was that? That was like 45 minutes.
it was a good 40 minutes or so. Apologies to non-Titanfall liking listeners. It doesn't get any better for the PS4. PS4 have just announced it's going to be a $50 price hike in Canada. Suck it. Get
that's
out.
because
The
the
Canadian...
value, but the value of the Canadian dollar's falling. That's why.
Yep.
Really?
That's why they did it. It's not just
I thought
like,
it was
because they're
because of
selling so well, we're just going to
Maple
up to
syrup
$50.
related warranty claims.
What?
Maple syrup warranty claims.
Oh, right. Okay.
That was a zinger.
Get out with your jokes. Yeah.
I think
yeah,
they're cool, so I'm not going
Yeah.
to say anything ill of them.
That gap is ever shortening between initial price of the Xbox One and PS4. Ever shortening. Even if it's in one country. I'll take it. Da-da-da.
So it is to do with the dollar, or are they just picking on Canada?
no, the dollar's falling, so they're selling these units where they're supposed to be getting like $400 for it, but they're not. So they then have to increase the price of it so they reach their sales figures and profit margins.
That's crazy. Never heard of anyone doing that before.
Everyone does that.
in one shape or form, everyone does that.
It is called business, yeah.
I thought they just had to wear it.
No. Charge whatever the hell you want. They can charge $1,000 if they want.
Then nobody would buy it.
No
Except
one
like
would.
6 people would. Then you'd be one of the 6.
I haven't bought mine yet.
Oh, you know what I mean? Come on. Jeez.
It'll be
I'm going to get
great.
mine from Canada.
You have to spend an extra $50 on a voltage adapter.
Yeah.
You
That's
might
like
have-
an extra $100 I'm paying.
That's it.
$50 for postage as well.
You might as well have just bought an Xbox One. Oh, see the circle of life that comes around?
Yeah, no, not going to happen.
I thought you said you were getting it. We discussed this heaps. And now you changed your mind. You're staying with the Gay Station 4.
I have no desire to get either of them.
Why? You just stay with PC.
Yes, because everything I want is on PC and it runs better on PC.
It's fair enough, but yeah. How are we supposed to play it, Benny? How?
Get a fucking PC.
I've got a PC, but I'm not going to game on it. I got all my work shit on it. And my porn.
You're just looking for
Especially my porn.
you're looking for one peripheral to combine all three, are you?
Yeah, that'd be really cool. But I mean, like, the PlayStation 4 has Pornhub?
Pornhub support.
Yeah. That's
And
it.
they've got games and TV, like...
Yeah.
They
The
got it.
Xbox has that too. The Xbox One has that as well. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
they fixed that for the Xbox One.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Well,
Maybe only gay porn. I'm not sure. So
I get it.
Xbox One.
Gay station.
That's the thing, though. Like, the odd thing, like, if I was, like, looking at porn, wow, okay, we should just move on. But the thing is, while I am looking at porn on the Xbox One, the camera's going to be looking right back at me.
Yeah.
And, it's going to register my face, and it's going to register my junk.
I think it'd also tell all the people on your friends list. Like, Ron has just signed in. Ron is watching, whatever it is.
Midget porn.
Ron is defiling himself.
With an Xbox,
yes.
With an Xbox 360, if you put a USB stick in your Xbox 360 and watched a movie off that, wouldn't it have what you were watching on your friends list?
Depends on.
Also, your friends can see that. I had no idea.
I don't know if the tags are there, like if there's like a title tag on the file.
For the games it does.
Yeah.
For the games,
you can see what they've played.
Yeah, that I know, because it does that for the place. Yeah, for the USB thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I heard it did, and it was like all these funny photos of people watching random shit, but it mustn't be real.
Midget 3way.wmv.
Yeah.
My kind of shit. I think I have that one actually.
It was. Yeah. Well, even today on Steam, I saw Ben pop up playing Awesome Naught. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, I was popped up and played that. I was also just testing my speakers because you know how we turned the sound down last night when we were playing Titanfall. When I completely forgot I did that, and when I logged back in, I couldn't hear anything, and I was like, great, because I was just testing my PC to make sure everything was working, and then I was like, great, I got no freaking sound. So then I hopped onto Awesome Naughts, and I was like, oh yeah, it works. That's all right. It was just because I turned. Yeah, order is restored. So I played a quick game of that. That was fun. So shout out to Overindulgence for I won a competition and I got a free copy of the game through Overindulgence. You should check them out. They're pretty awesome. Not as awesome as us, but they're
was
awesome.
totally ahead on the podcast turf war.
Yeah. Shit, it's getting real.
Shit's getting real. 3 episodes to go, and then we win the knife set, and we get the 2-for-1 Slurpee voucher.
Yep.
Awesome.
Ron's like going, what the fuck?
I don't know what's going on right now.
Yeah.
I'm looking
That's
up.
okay.
Whilst you're
You're
away,
Yeah.
Corthell, you would have seen it.
Oh yeah, right. The guest.
Yes.
In my stead.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has him and a few other guys have got their own podcast, and mutual sort of reach around arrangement where one hand washes the other, sort of thing.
Sounds good already. Reach arounds. I am going to look them up right now,
Don't do that.
and I'm going to blast it from my speaker.
Yeah,
They're going to thank me.
I won't.
Wait, should we do? Can we do Rod's top 10 now?
You know what? That is a segue.
Don't we do that at the end, though?
No, there's
No, I can't wait any longer. I reckon this is going to be a real good list.
my rules. Yeah. Ron, take it away.
Top 10.
Okay, cool. This was fucking impossibly hard. I didn't really...
That's what she said.
I fucking just made a list, and I started from last week's episode, and so I've got a fuckload of honorable mentions before I get into the top 10.
Good.
Can't we just
Here's
have
the
top
first
20?
two.
If there are more honorable mentions than there are in the list.
But Daisy and Minecraft were two that I put in as honorable mentions because I know that they've changed the face of gaming a little bit. You know, Daisy is just this phenomenon. Minecraft is
haven't played either of them.
Sorry?
I haven't played either of them yet.
Yeah, and I haven't played either.
I'm flying in the face of them.
Yeah, Minecraft I don't get, but I'm sure if I gave it a crack, I'd probably fall in love with it too, just like, so many people out there. And I've watched what people, I've watched heaps of videos of what people have done in the game, and just like, holy shit, so that's done something completely different, and even though it's all blocky and shit. But yeah, those are two honorable mentions. Mm-hmm. The rest, here's the rest of the honorable mentions list. Road Rash. That made a driving game fun.
Yeah.
Double Dragon / Golden Axe. They were two of the earliest games I ever played. Side-scrolling fucking fighting shit. I remember playing with my brother. Red Dead.
Yeah.
That's
wow.
No,
I would have thought that would have been in your top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to keep that with another thing is in the top 10, but I just threw it there because I'm like, that's amazing. But
Well, I'll say Red Dead's a number 11 then.
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Okay, Red Dead's 11. Mario Kart 64 is a honorable mention. It's not in the
Wow.
top 10 because it wasn't like game changing. It was just racing, but it was fun racing. But
He's put a lot
this
of
is of
thought.
all time, you know, of all time. So NBA Jam, fucking a fun sports game. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, those like arcade, like old school arcade playing, like that was the only two games I ever played. Last of Us because of its story. It's not a game changer, just an amazing story. Tomb Raider, one word, tits. Missed because
I thought you were saying Tomb Raider's one word. I'm like, sorry, that doesn't.
No,
work
Tomb
out.
Raider, one word.
And then you said
Tits.
and it all
Yeah.
made sense.
Thanks. Mist. Did anybody play Mist?
Yes.
Yeah, that blew my mind. I didn't know what the fuck was going on half the time. When I started
Graphically, it was
figuring.
amazing, but I mean, I had next to no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those games where you go over to your friend's place to play and you kind of try and figure out how you do it, but you kind of don't know, so you just walk around.
I spent half my
that's what I
time looking
remember
for
of it.
keys.
Yeah.
That's about it.
It was odd. WWF No Mercy. They made the perfect wrestling game ever with that game, and every single thing after that has been a fucking travesty. Just fucking turn it back into that. Text Adventures. Almost there. Text Adventures, because do you guys remember playing any of those?
Oh, yeah.
Remember
I
when we
played
played
Text
back at school?
Adventures.
Yeah,
I'm
like
playing one right now, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
yeah, it just describes the scene. You can choose
Yeah.
to do fucking whatever, but there's no graphics, no nothing, just fucking words, and I think that's amazing because
Sounds
you got
like
to.
reading to me, but yeah.
It's literally just reading. Yeah,
Okay. I've got books for that.
super.
I've got some books for that.
It's basically like choose your own
Books on
adventure.
tape.
Yeah.
So do you have any choose your own adventure books back there?
Yes.
No, I don't.
Okay, well, I mean, it's like that.
Well,
So
kind of.
it's not
If
just-
it's like
not just
like
one
nutrition
story.
books, choose your own adventure.
Nutrition?
Like,
That's choose your own adventure.
yeah, eat this burger, do this workout, or not, and turn into
Like
a fat
this.
bastard. Yeah.
Okay, I suppose that if that works. Last three, Abe's Odyssey. That was amazing.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't make the top 10. Telltale's Walking Dead, because that's just fucking amazing too. Choices, brah. And Zelda. I was never a fan of Zelda, but I can see how much of an impact that game really had on a lot of people. Okay, here's the top 10. Fuck.
Sorry. So
Oh
there
my-
were a couple of games in there that you hadn't played, but you were just talking existentially.
No, DayZ and Minecraft were the only ones I haven't played. Zelda, I never liked it, but I played through Ocarina of Time, and I loved that, but I was just kind of like, that's all the Zelda I need. I don't want to play any more Zeldas.
Did you kick the chickens?
Yeah. It's fucking stupid, eh? It's just like Skyrim, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the real top 10. Speaking about Skyrim, Skyrim's number 10. How fucked is that? Like, Skyrim's 10. That was a fucking experience. Like, being in Skyrim, it's like another world, and like a living and breathing world, and I fucking love that. It's better than even like Rockstar's worlds. I just found it more believable, and anytime I was away from Skyrim, I'm like, I need to go back to Tamriel, you know? I need to go back to fucking Skyrim. It was a place to visit. It's like
Sounds
more
like
of a
the Lost
destination.
Island.
Yeah,
People just trying to get their way back to the Lost Island.
I just kept on missing going back there. Like right now, I'm just like, fuck, I really need to go back there and check that out. Number 9, Wii Sports. The Wii controller, those free games that came with the Wii, they were fucking funner than any game they ever released, I personally think. And just like playing bowling, fucking golf,
bowling.
tennis.
Yeah.
Bowling is
All
the
that
shit.
shit, like-
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
it was
everyone's
just
got
like-
a
Baseball was
Christmas-
very hard though.
yeah.
Baseball.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
back
I
in
had
the
that down pat. I mean, it kind of had to start low and then sort of end up high just to sort of trick the controller into saying, go for the stands.
Upward motion. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everyone's got a Christmas memory of, the family around the Wii at some point.
Yeah.
And it's just a singular memory because the next Christmas, no one ever played that shit.
Yeah.
You'd have to
That's the thing.
you'd have to remind yourself, oh, what's that white looking thing over there? It looks like a very big iPad. It's like, oh no, it's the Wii that's gathering dust. It's slightly grey.
That's the
It's
thing,
not
like,
even white anymore. It's grey.
We changed like the way we play games, and that was like has to have some kind of fixture in the list because it was something completely new, different. Now, like even PS3 controllers have the motion motion sensors,
Moves.
Mm.
PS4.
which I think is fucking awesome. Like, yeah, I don't know about the new ones because I don't even have them yet. But yeah, that changed the face of gaming. That's why I'm literally the list that I got here is for number 8, GoldenEye. GoldenEye was fucking amazing. Like, that was just the first. That's the game that made me fall in love with multiplayer. Like, just playing with mates, and then it develops into COD and all that kind of shit. So like, I don't even mention COD because GoldenEye was me going like, oh man, I'm fucking excited to kill. Who the fuck picked Oddjob? Fuck you. You're an idiot. Stop looking at my screen. That kind of shit. It was.
And it still holds up as well. There are still streams on Twitch which still play that.
How fucking
Yeah.
cool is that?
And did you know that, the fun fact, the creators of that game, none of them had ever made a game before?
Really?
Yes.
I think 8 out of 10 of
Was
them.
it Rare? Rare did
Yeah,
that?
Rare. They had like a new team, and I think Chris is right when he says like 8 out of 10 of them had never designed or made a game before.
They fucking nailed a home run on their first go. What a pack of
Yeah.
chips.
Yeah.
To you guys, for all the arguments I had for rocket launchers only, no, that's gay, or who picked Oddjob, like, you're being a fucking cheater.
Golden gun.
Fuck you, stop looking at my screen, that shit. It's to you guys, you glorious bastards. Number 7, basically StarCraft, Warcraft, Command & Conquer, Red Alert. You know those top-down strategy games? I
Strategy games, yeah.
absolutely fell in love with those just for like a maybe 2, 3, 4 year period. I just did not stop playing those, and they and like taught me shit like management, sending the right guys to get what resources and that kind of shit. Like
Ron's
that
reclusive
shit they-
years.
video games help, like that's the kind of shit that they don't teach you at school. It's like, so after
Asset management.
How to send
Yeah.
people to their death.
Micromanagement. Exactly.
Micromanagement,
Micromanagement.
We're training you to be a
never-
middle-level manager for the rest of your life. Sending
I'll
gophers
send
to go get
I could-
coffee.
I could handle
Send
that.
the entire army through the Tiberium fields, but we'll die. Yes,
Do it.
but it's a shortcut to it.
Do it anyway. Go. Don't question
Are
me.
you zoomed in, Chris?
Am I?
Yeah. Or maybe
I was zoomed in. Doesn't look like it.
No, it did
Is it?
before. It looked like when you said what you did before, it looked like you were peeking from behind a fence because your sort of name tag thing. It was like, what's that? Al? Was that guy from Wilson from
Al.
Home Improvement?
Wilson. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like that. It's doing it now.
Doing it now. Give me some worldly advice, Chris.
Oh my God. Yeah.
No. Get back.
Tell me about what I should do with my teenage son who's being disrespectful to his mother.
Well, Tim.
Is Ronald going to do it? Or
I was asking you,
were
Muppet.
gonna do it. I just
That's why I said, Chris, give me some worldly advice. And go. Speak.
I can't wait.
You need to speak, otherwise you won't be on the main screen. Oh, fuck it, I'll do it. Jesus. Go. Give me some worldly advice. What should I do about my
Teenage
my
son.
slut of a wife?
Just take it to the strip club and make her earn some dollars for you.
Great. Thanks, Wilson.
That's a nice one.
Tim Allen signing out. Yeah. Awesome.
hated that
Carry on, Ron. Sorry, mate. Didn't mean to.
Number
Sidetrack again.
6, Half-Life 2.
Ooh.
The Half-Life series. That includes Portal. Just
okay.
those of FPSs, like, but Half-Life mainly. That fucking spawned Counter-Strike. That fucking, that was awesome.
Half-Life
but-
and Half-Life 2, that makes life.
Yeah.
Quarter life.
No, it makes full life.
Well,
No, it fell flat.
I
Go.
just-
Keep going.
I was waiting for somebody to drop like a 3 in there, so I was like, Half-Life 3, confirmed. But, damn. And yeah, that's all I'm waiting for. And they're going to, if they do release Half-Life 3, hopefully it's a game changer as well, because they really were. Number 5, Doom, Wolfenstein, the original stylized virtual ultra-violence, I remember Doom scaring the shit out of me up until like Doom 3, like walking down the hallway and the lights are blinking and there's dudes just standing there like the big fuckers that you don't want to see them. like even the original like imps and cyber demon motherfucker from that's Doom, yeah. They scared the shit out of me.
The original
I fucking
God
hate
mode.
Yeah, exactly.
As soon as you found out God mode, is like, oh, this isn't a game anymore.
BFG.
Okay.
But yeah, the greatest gun ever.
I still remember all the codes for that game. It's IDDQD, IDKFA, IDB holds, ID no clip. What else is there?
I use that shit.
A
ID
couple other
fake
ones.
ID to get into the club.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, the beginning of FPS is like I fucking love that. Number 4, every single fucking old school game, shit like Pac-Man, Space Invaders, Donkey Kong, like original Donkey Kong, Pong, all that shit. You know those just fucking old school classic games because I mean, no matter how old they are, and they were like right from the start, they are still fucking fun to play. Like right now, like you know you can go to a pub. And they'll have like one of those old school like arcade machines,
yeah.
and it's just like
Top-down Asteroids and Gallagher and...
yeah, exactly. And no matter how old those fucking games are, they are the fucking classics. And you know, I hope anybody who's bringing their kids up to play video games put those in their fucking hands first. Number 3, Grim Fandango. That is falling in love with the fucking game. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Exactly what that fucking is. Anybody who's just check it out. Just check it out. That's it. And like if you get stuck on a puzzle, fucking look up the walkthrough. Who gives a shit? You'll enjoy it. But number 2,
Cheat, children. Cheat.
yeah, that is my advice. Cheat. If you get away with it, no problem.
Uncle
Get
Ron's
caught,
worldly
you
advice.
suck.
If you can't do it, cheat.
Number 2, anything Rockstar. I'm talking GTA, all that shit. That's where I was gonna bring up Red Dead, like GTA, Red Dead Redemption. It's starting from GTA 3, San Andreas, Vice City, Red Dead, GTA 4, GTA 5, all that. Just all the fucking GTAs. They are just amazing, an amazing set of games and great storylines and awesome gameplay, that kind of shit. Like they're perfect games, pretty much. And the number 1, Hail to the King, Super fucking Mario Brothers, the original, and
still
Mario
the best.
64 as well. They are the fucking just the funnest fucking games ever. You can and I'll never get sick of them. If like kids come over, like fellow kids will come over, they'll like play. If they've got that shit on their Game Boy, I will take it off them and lock the door, and I will sit there and play it. And if I go over to mates' places, you have the original 64, the original Nintendo, and they still play it, I won't move. I won't eat. I won't sleep. I'll sit there and I'll just keep playing it until I finish it. And that's one of the fucking, a couple of the greatest fucking games ever. So that's my list. Thank you. I'm going to get a drink.
That's so scary. I won't eat. I won't move. I won't sleep. I'm just going to sit in a random fellow's house and play on their original Nintendo until my fingers bleed, until they tell me to leave and forcibly eject me from the premises. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
We'll wait for him to come back because I've got I think what will be a fairly funny and insightful topic, and then we'll get onto to another topic which is kind of dirty, but it's okay. Well, we might as well get started. Awesome. The topic was fucking hell, where is it? Where are you?
Swore.
Oh yeah, the top 20 fictional gadgets from films. See if you can name any of them.
It'd have to be like some of the things from the James Bond films, wouldn't it?
Let's have a look.
Sonic Screwdriver?
Sonic
that.
Screwdriver.
Is that on there?
That'd have to be.
It might be easier if I read them out to you
Yes,
in
okay.
reverse order.
Okay.
Go Gadget Arms.
I would not have picked that.
No. Proton guns from Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah.
yeah. They're awesome.
The lipstick taser from Despicable Me.
What? So this is all recent stuff, is it?
Looks like it. It's only an article from 2 days ago.
I thought it was like of all time.
Well, I mean, there are some ones that sort of go back, I suppose, into some historical movies or modern reimaginings of them.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the glass elevator from Willy Wonka, that's at 17.
Wow, that's not exactly a gadget. That
No, it's
when
not,
I
is
think
it?
of gadget,
Well,
I kind
I
of think of something like that I could put in my hand, or like a little, like an iPhone or something like that. That sort of size.
What about a fart
Yeah.
gun from Despicable Me? Could that come in handy for you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Jokes abound. That'd be awesome.
So it's just going to put all the Despicable Me things in there.
There are a few. There's about 2 or 3.
Is the piranha gun in there?
Oh no, there's only 2. Yeah, fart gun and
shrink ray.
lipstick taser. That's kind of weird. The time turner from Harry Potter, magnetic Rolex, James Bond. There you go.
Yeah.
The universal remote control.
I would
from
have sent
Click.
a remote control car on your phone.
Yeah. What? Universal remote control from Click. Jetpack with machine guns from Kick-Ass, or Kick-Ass for American listeners. Time traveling dream machine in Inception. Wasn't it? Wasn't time traveling, was it?
No,
No.
it was just a dream thing.
Dream states, yeah.
It was a time slowing down thing.
Well,
Like,
if that's,
does
Because every time they went a level, it goes slower.
if that's their
Yeah, yeah.
interpretation of it, then they've ballsed that up completely wrong. The Marauders map from Harry Potter. Doesn't that like show locations where people are? Which is pretty much Facebook, so we don't have to worry about that.
It's Foursquare.
Foursquare, yeah, that's it. Replicator from Star Trek. Jarvis from Iron Man. I could do with a Jarvis. That'd be sweet.
That would be
That would
fucking
be pretty
cool,
good.
yeah.
The Neuralizer from Men in Black. Ron, I'd love that.
Because I rape a lot of people and I don't want them to remember it. And
And you
also,
always leave stuff behind, so you have to keep coming back.
I listened. I mean, viewers will hear it on when the show gets uploaded. Hopefully tomorrow. When we did that, I can't believe we actually did it, and I didn't censor it. But it was that section where you were just transfixed with rape chat and wake with rape, and it went to that like radio edit kind of thing.
are there beeps or some shit?
No, I didn't in the end.
Good.
Not that it's a joking
Good.
matter, but yeah. Moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to Ron's Hour of Power. $10,000.
I held back just then.
Yeah. The hoverboard from Back to the Future.
Fuck yeah.
That'd be sweet. The lightsaber from Star Wars. Hello.
That too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just
With
I
the
just
hoverboard.
Invisibility cloak from Harry Potter. Number 4. Number 3, teleporter from Star Trek.
But these Harry Potter things, are they really gadgets? Or are they magic?
right?
yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
No, that makes sense, Chris. I'm totally with you.
I'm trying to think of a witty comeback for it, but it's like, the top 20 fictional gadgets from films. It's like the gadgets that don't exist. Otherwise, it'd be like, oh, did you see that telephone that's in James Bond or something?
Yeah, but it's not really a gadget, though.
No, but it's, the key word
Oh
is
no!
fictional.
Like the James Bond thing would be a gadget.
They're
Maybe they
gadgets.
just worded it differently, like gadget slash. Oh, they could have worded
Magic.
better, like magic items or some shit. Cause
I mean, some of the
Slash
stuff you
things
could
people
actually
would
do.
do.
It's like a jetpack with machine guns. There's been jetpacks out
no,
for
that's
years.
definitely that's a gadget. That's a
That's a
gadget.
gadget.
Yeah.
But like invisibility cloak from Harry Potter, isn't that
Yeah.
made with magic? Even though
That's right.
there's actually, I've seen those pictures of people who've actually said that they've created them, but haven't heard anything since. But there was
tried
another
to do that
one.
on Top Gear, didn't they? With like a whole series of like 360 cameras, which
Cameras.
projected the
Yeah.
background behind them or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a gadget.
Number 3 was the teleporter from Star Trek. That kind of goes without saying. Number 2, yeah, sonic screwdriver. What did that do?
Sonic
Everything.
Yeah, that's from
What didn't it do?
Hitchhiker's Guide.
No,
Hitchhiker's Guide.
Doctor Who, isn't it?
Doctor
Oh,
Who.
fuck! Sorry. What am I talking about? Ah, yeah.
QuadFeed
You're just
Podcast,
gonna
home
get
of
so much
accurate
hate
stats. Number 1, who can guess? And I guess, given the conversation we've just had,
it's some Harry Potter thing.
No,
Harry's
no,
wand.
no,
Hitchhiker's
is
Guide
it
to
really a
Galaxy.
gadget? Is it really a gadget?
Titan from Titanfall.
No.
I'd say that'd be a gadget, yeah.
It's of a similar kind of capacity, though.
A mech warrior?
No.
Iron Man suit.
The DeLorean.
Oh,
That's a gadget. It's like, it's all techie and shit. He doesn't use magic. He uses like wormholes. Or whatever the fuck I don't know how they fucking called it, or what they called it. But yeah, no, that would be cool. Because I would go back in time and kill everybody involved with Harry Potter.
Wouldn't you?
The worst set of books on the planet. Parents, do not get your kids to read any of the Harry Potter books. They're fucking horrible. Like, we get it. I'm sure I've said this on the show before, but it's like, Harry is the fucking chosen one right from the start. So it's like, oh, it's Harry Potter. Oh, it's Harry Potter. Oh my God, you're fucking Harry Potter. Like, he's fucking the chosen one right from the fucking start.
Was
Fuck
it filmed in the 16th century?
Hey?
Was it filmed in the 16th century with chimney sweeps and...
I don't know. Aren't they all like Cockney, like
You
monsters and
drink
shit?
up, huh?
And like the
fresh in a
fat dude.
drink.
Oh Lord, you're fucking Harry Potter. By the way, he gets all the best fucking shit. He gets the best wand. He gets the best fucking animal. Like, he gets everything that, like, he just gets all of it. The fucking stupid Goblet of Fire fucking one, where it's fucking, only 3 people are supposed to compete. And then fucking, like, oh, what the fuck? Another name fucking came out. Oh, wonder whose fucking name that... It was fucking Harry Potter! And then it's like, no, there's only meant to be 3 people fucking competing. That's bullshit. That's not meant to happen. And it's like, oh no, well, let's just fucking let him compete. He fucking wins and shit. Like, I don't... Like, it's fucking stupid.
Breathe,
He
Ron.
wins everything.
Breathe.
He beats fucking everybody.
Breathe.
It's stupid.
if you, I've
Don't,
got something else. Sorry.
don't fucking get your kids to read Harry Potter books. Put a video game in their hand. That's it.
Gallagher, Pac-Man, Asteroids.
I was in the car today, and I had to go out west, and then we passed University of Western Sydney in Parramatta, and out the front,
Oh
they
no.
were playing Quidditch.
Oh, burn.
How do they
And
play
even yet,
Quidditch?
they were holding broomsticks in between their legs, and they were running around, and they were throwing like the ball around and all that sort of stuff, or however they do it. Yeah.
I can't wait to see the
And-
injuries that come out of that game, like splinters to the testicles or something. Or...
Yeah. I had to double take. I was like, oh, they're playing lacrosse. And I was like, no, they're not. They're playing Quidditch.
Wow. Did they have the scarves and shit? I mean, were they dressed up?
No, they weren't. No, they
colours?
just had
Yeah,
like
they're
those.
not
like,
weirdos,
brushy
Ron.
brooms. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not
They're not
fucking
weirdos, not at all.
Yeah.
We're playing a game where we imagine we're flying. We're flying on our broomsticks.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But how does that one work? Isn't there supposed to be something that flies
Casey,
around
yeah.
and you've got to catch it or something?
That's right, the little gold thing.
Yeah.
Some guy at the end
Somebody-
just throws like a tennis ball in the air, and whoever catches it wins.
Oh look, it's stopped right over there. Pick it up. Nope, we win. It's like, wow. Every game has been like a minute and a half long. This is stupid.
We're gonna have to keep. We have to use something other than a tennis ball. That dog keeps nicking. What's it called? It's like a
He's the best
Skrillex
player
or something.
ever.
Something weird.
Skrillex.
Skrillex.
Maybe we should play a real sport.
And stop being such terrible virgins.
They
I've got a topic
could
that's
literally
kind of
go
risque.
into. They could literally all go into the fucking into a locker room together and all rub one out together. That would be more productive than playing Quidditch.
Interesting.
More productive.
More reproductive.
Well, were there any girls playing?
I don't know.
Ben?
Ben?
Did he
Ben
freeze?
frozen.
No. He's just standing still. That's what he's doing.
I don't know.
He's just standing still. He's holding
pretty
that
frozen.
Sorry. I froze. I'm back. What happened?
What happened just then?
How many gay jokes did you make about me?
No, we're trying to think of
None.
if there are any women participating in Quidditch, and if so, were they lesbians or...
Yeah, no. I said there were only guys.
Oh,
After I said that, I froze. Yeah.
goes without saying.
Guys, seriously, go into the toilets and masturbate. All together, eye contact, everything. Do that. And would be more productive than Quidditch.
It's pronounced Quidditch. Cheers.
Yeah, but I'm not a faggot and fucking...
Oh, burn! Who wants to engage in a spirited round of Would You Rather?
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
in.
yeah.
I'm in.
Would you
Chris
rather...
just gets up and leaves.
Would you rather poop out 400,000 gallons of mayonnaise or one Ninja Star?
Mayonnaise.
Is it
Is that all in one sitting?
size?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is it all in one sitting?
Is it clean and is it whole egg mayo? Because if it's not whole egg,
The
I wouldn't keep
Well,
it.
Gav can't have eggs, so he's got to go the Ninja Star.
Oh.
I didn't think about that, but anyway, yep.
Okay, sorry. How much mayonnaise was it again?
400,000 gallons. So
Okay,
basically
well-
like a shipping container.
Yeah, 400,000 gallons times 4 is whatever that is. That's in litres.
Okay, so it's
Wow.
So,
8.2 million litres. What was that, a hectolitre?
some shit. So 1.2 million litres of mayonnaise.
I'm assuming I suppose for impact, I'm going to say at once, in one sitting.
Oh, no, I'd have to go the Ninja Star then. I would go insane. You'd die of starvation before you got it all out.
Have you guys sat on the toilet and
Yeah,
ate
take-
while pooping?
No.
My legs have gone numb. I've gone to the bathroom for that long. Like I've been sitting there with my hands on my knees, just like playing an iPhone
iPad.
game.
Yeah. There's like there's
Round
medical
circles on my
problems in
knees.
it. Yeah, in the US there's medical problems now where they didn't have them previously before iPads or iPods or iPhones or whatever because people spend so much time on the toilet now playing games. Like for like 40 minutes or an hour, you're not supposed to. Yeah.
I did that. That's the majority of what I did in the toilets when I was in America. I just sat there and played like poker on my fucking phone.
There is not much to do in
Halfway
the
around
US.
the world.
I would be in there for 2 hours, and I'd just still be playing. I'm like, no, if I don't win this one, if I don't come first, I'm not going to wipe my ass. So that's the deal. That's a challenge I gave myself.
Interesting.
Cool.
Would you rather
On that note,
your
yeah,
daughter had no friends or was a slut?
Oh god damn, that sucks. Oh,
I don't know. Are any of these guys rich that are going to like buy me tickets to sporting events or something?
Funnily enough, I don't have those details. It's quite simply a dichotomous question.
I actually. Oh, fuck. Oh,
Yeah, that's what.
how many guys has she banged?
Doesn't have those details. It's literally a yes/no.
It's arbitrary. Yeah. Yes or no.
I reckon no friends, because everybody always reaches this point in their lives where they get friends.
I'd have to say the opposite because I wouldn't want her hanging around the house all the time, bugging me.
Like, cause she'll be, I reckon, by the time she hits like, I don't know.
Should be somebody else's
Yeah,
problem.
Ron's having trouble picking the age.
Yeah, because I mean, things like if she's a high school girl and she's boning like dudes in back alleys, like, oh Jesus, and that, like they'll be walking down the street going, "So how's your daughter?" Boom! I'd stab the guy, he'd be dead, and then I'd be like, "What the fuck? Are you still fucking people?" I'd rather her have no friends.
Yeah. See, I'm really like a nurturing sort of person, so I'd be like helping her out with whatever. And then she can use her no friends time to focus on more important things, and she'll become a millionaire, most likely, where she'll invent robots that become friends, and then I won't have to work anymore.
And you don't even need to talk to her anymore as well.
No. So yeah, no friends.
Although with these robots, can you fuck them?
You can.
Sweet.
Ron's primary concern.
Yeah. And then the irony is you becoming like a man slut and having sex with robots
Yep.
because your daughter was not one.
Yep. Yep.
Would you rather eat chocolate pudding that tastes like shit or shit that tastes like chocolate pudding?
Chocolate pudding that tastes like shit.
Yeah.
The shit that tastes like chocolate pudding.
Easy.
There's flavor. You're just like, nah.
Yeah.
But it's still...
This is actual poop. This is...
It would damage you mentally, I think it would.
Yeah. Because I'd be like, well, I know I'm not eating shit. It just tastes like it's bad.
No, that's true. I'd go for that. Like, because I've eaten some horrendous shit before. I'm pretty sure I can stomach that.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, if somebody made it for you, because I'm sure everybody's been in that situation where somebody's baked something for you or, like, made food for you and they're like, oh, hey,
Pickled potatoes myself.
yeah, and you're like, oh, hey, try them right here in front of me. And then you're like,
But that's the thing. Yeah.
oh, it was great.
And an important question is it your own shit or someone else's shit? I'm assuming someone else's. Your own would be much easier than someone else's. But either way, it doesn't matter. I'd
Still
eat
a tricky
the
proposition.
brownies. Yeah, I'd eat the pudding that tastes like shit.
Interesting. Would you rather do anal with 3 giant scorpions until your anus is ripped off, or get a blowjob?
Hold on, stop right there. Stop right there. Whatever the second question is, whatever the second option is, it's the second one. It can't be worse than that.
Or get a
I just got
blowjob
me
from
down
a
for the
great white
second one.
shark.
The second one.
Or get a blowjob from a great white shark.
I'm still gonna come, so. The second
Well,
one.
it's a blowjob, and, like, I'm sure the shark will be gentle.
Sure.
Do scorpions even have penises?
I think it was implied that they would use the
Yeah,
tail.
stinger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd like my anus to remain intact. Only an exit hole, people.
Freak. Would you
Well,
rather
that's a
sleep
very normal
sleep
thing
with the
to
hottest
say.
woman you know freshly dead, or the ugliest, smelliest woman still alive and kicking?
Dead one.
Dead. Doesn't matter. Had sex. Doesn't matter. Had sex.
yet.
How freshly dead are we talking? Like still dying
Freshly
dead? Or
dead. You've
dead?
just
Like still warm.
yeah. You just hit her in the
just-
axe.
You just
Just
beat
killed
her.
her.
Wow. Anybody watching this? Comment on there. This is going to be brilliant.
It's a standard weekend.
Yeah.
Standard weekend.
Pretty much. I ain't said no to a dead girl yet.
Would you rather watch your parents doing it 1,000 times, or join in once to make it stop?
1,000 times.
Yeah,
The first 10 would be bad, then after that it wouldn't matter.
yeah, 1,000 times
Just
is
do it.
fine with me. I would probably get used to it, and like you know what, I'm sure it'd probably be quick as well. So there wouldn't be a problem with that. It's not like we're watching a fucking hour and a half long porno.
There we go.
These are good questions. I'm thoroughly enjoying the mental
Wait,
images.
what would Chris do?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's here too.
Go on, Chris. Lend a bit of
I
perspective.
disagree with you guys. I'd watch.
Oh my god, Chris just said he'd watch his parents having sex. Oh my god.
We did too. What the fuck are you talking about?
Would you rather
It's
have
that high school all over again.
Would you rather have sandpaper hands or no genitals?
Sandpaper hands.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your dick can heal.
You can always buy gloves.
Yeah.
There's no
Sure.
rules.
Yeah.
If you don't have a dick, there's not much point.
This is probably the most classy
blanket
step.
statement for life, Ben?
Sorry?
Is that just a blanket statement for life? If you don't have a dick, there's no point.
If you're a guy and you have no use of your penzor, then
What did you
Yeah.
call it?
penzor.
Penzor.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean penis? Penis? Penis.
Penis.
Is that the theme of
Penis?
the day, is it? I see.
Penis.
Next question.
Ben, you're getting off on this shit.
I'm thoroughly enjoying this.
I got rock hard when he mentioned the scorpion thing. But, you know, the shark blowjob does sound like an experience.
Because they don't have gums. Oh, lips, sorry.
Mm.
Would
I
you,
get it. It would rip my dick off, though.
would you rather watch an erotic movie with your parents or watch an erotic movie of your parents?
Oh, with them.
With.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a no-brainer, that one.
Because I'll sit there and say shit like, ha, I've done that. I didn't last that long, but I've done that. And I would make it nice and uncomfortable, so they would leave the room. I'm pretty sure I can pull that off.
I like that. It's a good idea.
What, to actually watch it with the folks, or?
No, to make it as awkward as possible so they leave.
Exactly.
Then you can get on with enjoying the movie by yourself.
Exactly.
Would you rather eat a diarrhea-dipped banana or a sperm-filled Twinkie?
Banana.
You're very shit-faced, Benny. You're like a fan of Two Girls, One Cup, which ironically was one of the questions before.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah,
See, like, it's both disgusting, but the shit you can take, like, you could handle that to a certain degree, whereas jizz, it's just on a different level. Don't you reckon?
Can you wash off the banana?
No!
Yeah.
Then you're just eating a banana, you...
But since it's diarrhea, right? Like,
Yeah, but then you wash it up and peel the
watery
banana.
diarrhea.
But the banana's still got its skin on, right?
No.
Actually, that's the way I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not.
Banana.
Yeah. Well, so they have to qualify it and say, would you rather eat a peeled banana and outside of any packaging whatsoever, then dipped in diarrhea? I think it sort of would ruin the theme of the...
Yeah.
Would you rather...
I fucking hate Twinkies, so no way to the Twinkie thing. Like, banana all the way. I'd rather eat shit than another Twinkie. I don't like Twinkies.
He's fine with jizz, though.
Yeah, totally fine with jizz.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have the Twinkie because I don't like Twinkies.
Yep. But
Fucking
jizz,
hell, Ronald.
good with that.
So if,
Cool
it
with
was, if it was a Tim Tam filled with sperm, I'd be up for that, he says.
Fuck yes. Kidding me?
A
You
soggy
guys not like
Sayo.
Tim Tams?
Never-ending packet of those.
I keep like rubber one out into a cup so I can actually
Next
dip my
question.
Tim Tams into it. I keep it
Yeah.
right here next to me.
Would you rather cut off your penis and have unlimited money, or be homeless and get laid all the time?
I'm
Yep,
missing
the
late
second
all
one.
the time.
I'm
Unless they're late all the time.
What's money if you can't?
All money is
Wow.
without getting laid.
Yeah.
Would you rather be skinned alive or have your intestines ripped out from your mouth?
Mouth.
Yeah. Mouth, because you'll die quicker.
Yeah.
The skinned alive, like, that's
It'll
going to take
quite a while.
Yeah, and they can be slow with that. What do you prefer,
God.
Chrissy?
Chris?
Well, I was thinking it would be pretty funny to, like, use your own skin as a thing, the Toro blanket for the bull, but like you said, it'd take a long time. So I'm probably going to have to go with the guts.
Would you rather do it with your sister or have your sister use her toys on you?
I don't have a sister, so boom, out of that one.
What kind of toys are we talking, like?
Oh, God. A PlayStation 4. I don't know.
Yeah, he didn't specify. Could have played PlayStation with your sister.
I mean, that's torture enough, but...
Wait, if I'm using the picture I have here, it's about a foot-long dildo.
So these questions come with pictures.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
that too. Awesome.
Sorry. You're back again. Sorry, you froze. Anyway. I would probably say the sister using the toys because at least it's just going to be awkward mainly for her because you don't have to look or some shit. I don't know.
Okay.
You have to be
I'm
like,
wondering, is it like going to be like Saw style, where it's like, if you want to play a game, and like, you know, you're in like a dungeonish looking basement room, and she's there, and she's got the hands with like the dildo, or like with the dildo,
Dildo
and
fingers.
5 seconds, she's going closer. I've seen that porno, by the way. It is hilarious.
Edward Dildo Hands or something.
Yeah, Edward Penis Hands, I think it is, yeah. Fucking funny. And, yeah, like, is she forcibly coming in and it's like, okay, fine, I'll rape her. I mean, I'll do her. Oh, I said the R word again.
Jesus.
But yeah, I'd rather that would happen if I had a sister.
Would you rather eat 10 pounds of toenails or 5 pounds of hair?
Toenails. I like little weird sharp things in my food ever since I ate a piece of glass when I was younger. Hair would just fucking make me chuck.
Yeah, wouldn't
I
that
think
just feel like get stuck in your
physically
throat?
5 pounds, yeah.
And even though you can sit there and think, oh, hey, I can eat it like pasta. No, hair is at another level. It's weird. As soon as you got hair in your mouth, you're like, oh, it's pubes in my mouth. Like,
But you
straight
want to
away.
swallow.
Yeah, that too. But so the toenail clippings, easy. I can fucking make a nice little, broth with that. Taste delish.
Taste the niche.
What, did you run out, or you just looking at the pictures now?
Well, some of them I'm just out and out not doing. It's like
I don't understand it. Everybody else quit.
it's like would you rather blow a cow or be blown by a cow? I mean, it's pointless.
Wait,
Well, a
blow a
cow's
cow or be
female.
blown by a cow?
Well, that's the either or. Would you rather blow a cow or be blown by a cow?
Wouldn't you just be drinking milk?
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah, that's true. Not a bull.
Pretty clever. Trick
clever.
question.
Some of these aren't even like would you rather. It's like have you ever peed in a swimming pool? Yes or no? I'm like,
Yes. Yes.
Everybody has, and if
Everyone
somebody
has.
says they haven't, they're lying.
Yeah,
And you should beat them to within an inch of their life.
No, kill them, drown them, and pee while you're holding them down. So they're drowning in your pee.
Would you rather eat a cup of liquefied maggots or eat a whole raw chicken?
Maggots.
Well, raw chicken makes you sick.
Well, it's funny you say that. How fresh is the chicken? Because in Japan, they have chicken sashimi, which is raw chicken. And they eat it raw. And basically, they're like, this was killed like an hour or two ago.
Still
And it's so
running.
fresh, there's no
Bacteria. or anything?
salmonella in it.
Yeah.
So if it's just been killed, you can eat it.
Really?
I've eaten like raw chicken before, and
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, okay. I definitely got like fucking hate wormy things. So yeah,
Yeah.
chicken.
But it's pureed, you say.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You'd be over with the maggots because it's purified, like liquefied. Sorry, you'd just scull it and you'd be done. Whereas chicken would take like a while, and it's like a big build up because it's a whole chicken. Whereas chicken sashimi is just like a few pieces.
Chicken is amazing though.
Yeah, I know it's whimsical.
It's a wonderful food.
Wait, it doesn't qualify that you can actually cook this chicken.
Raw chicken.
Yeah,
That's the same as saying, oh, getting the cup of maggots and just pouring it out.
Jesus, Ben, you really got it in for Chris.
Yeah.
These are games you have to play by the rules.
That's it.
There are no
Don't hate-
loopholes.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Yeah. Would you rather have dick-sized nipples or nipple-sized dick?
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's the best one. That's
Yeah.
a tough one. You'd have to say dick-sized nipples.
Yeah, because you can at least cut them off or pleasure 3 women at the same time in the same way. I mean, wait, hold on. Are they all kind of like different? Like different? You got 3 different penises, or are they all exactly the same?
I
I'll be
haven't
exactly
seen the
the same
specs on
answer.
them. I'm sorry.
I just thought there was a picture that accompanied that one.
Maybe it was a replication of your own junk.
Okay. Yeah, 3.
That'd make for some interesting four-ways.
Yeah.
Right.
Think about it.
Make for some interesting beach days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be a downgrade for some or a significant upgrade for me.
You could have permanent like titty twizzlers like all day. It's like, hey guys, what's up?
God.
It's over that way.
This one's brilliant. Would you rather have sex with Scarlett Johansson but no one will know about it, or not
Oh, yeah.
have sex with her but everyone think you did?
First one. Easy.
Yeah.
So what?
Second one, easy. Everyone's like, that's the dude that fucked Scarlett Johansson. That guy? Really? Him? The Mexican
Would you
I'm
would
gonna
you
buy that
would
guy
you live a
here.
lie? Would you
Yeah.
live a lie, Ronald?
Hey?
No
Would you live
different
a
to what
lie?
he's doing now.
Yeah, I do it all the time. It's pretty fucking easy.
My name's not even Ron.
The reasoning,
Yes,
the reasoning
that's
behind it
true.
that I've got here was in italics saying she would know. That's all I care about.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
No, definitely
But, I
the
mean, that
first
could
one.
be like, she would know. This is like,
Yeah, it's kind of like an insult.
yeah. Oh my god.
Would you rather listen to Nickelback or One Direction? Yeah, lame.
Deafen myself.
I would use the
I will
CDs
admit,
to slit my own.
I do actually like one Nickelback song. It's pretty bad, but it's actually the very first song that they released. This Is How You Remind Me. First time I heard that song, I'm like, that is not a bad song. It's just every song after that was like, they're using the same formula. Stop it.
Just change the word God to baby.
Yeah,
Isn't that the formula?
that's changing from Christian to pop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how does AC/DC get away with making the same song over and over and over again?
Oh,
Because
easy.
they're Australian
Because
legends.
they're fucking AC/DC. That's it. Like, you only listen to AC/DC for those fucking awesome old school songs. I haven't heard anything new. Have they released anything new lately?
Yeah. Oh, not lately,
They
but
don't have to.
But lately can be the last 10 years. For them.
Once
Yeah.
you put a song out that everyone loves that has bagpipes in it, you can't go wrong.
that being said, I do love AC/DC, but it's just funny how really it is the same song over and over.
Yeah.
Don't
But
care.
the thing is,
Don't
they-
care.
They did it first. They were loud.
Yeah.
And they're fucking AC/DC. That's
My
it.
dad went to school with them.
Yeah, how fucking awesome is that? Exactly.
Brian Johnson.
Like, they
Yeah.
lived here in Burwood as well? Oh,
Yes,
shit. I
yes,
said where I
'cause-
lived.
My dad went to Ashfield Boys
Mm,
with
yeah,
them.
that's where they went to.
Yeah, and my dad used to drop because my dad had a combi back in the day, and then he'd drive around in the combi with all their music gear and all that sort of stuff, driving into it from like practice.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, how mad's that?
That's fucking cool.
You get tossed out of an airplane with a parachute attached to your balls and dick. Do you pull the cord, lose your manhood, or live and go out like a pancake?
Wait.
Would you lose your manhood though?
I would imagine you would.
Yes.
Parachute would...
Or it might just make it like a lot longer. I'd be
They would
willing
just
to.
be extra foreskin. It's like you're hard underneath it, but there's just all this floppy extra skin. And it's like, oh.
You're applying
I don't-
that sort of like Wile E. Coyote sort of formula.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't
I don't
that
know.
why we watch those shows? Isn't that true life?
You know, I always wanted to make a big slingshot ever since I watched those cartoons back in the day.
Yeah,
And then I saw like the
Dynamite doesn't
Jackass
kill
Boys
anyone.
did it and it failed. I'm like, I guess it's not really feasible.
Well, I mean, where are you going to find one of those big sticks with the shape of a slingshot?
I one like that too. Right. I don't know. I think they stuck it between two trees. I think it was.
That's what didn't work.
Yeah.
I think one more and that's it. Would you rather sweat milk or have blue cheese that grows quickly over your teeth?
How quick? That's all I want to know. You know, I don't mind blue cheese, and that means I would be constantly eating cheese. Sweating milk is fucking weird. Like,
Yeah.
because I'm a sweaty guy. If I walk down the stairs and then walk back up, like straight away, I'm sweating already. So I'd be covered in like this white paste. Like my underarms would be covered like in like whitish shit everywhere. I would feel
Milky.
filthy. Yeah.
Filthy
Well,
and
be kinda
milky.
clean.
Mm.
Yeah.
And
I'd
like-
say blue cheese because I love blue cheese.
Yeah, definitely the cheese.
Well, that was the softest one of the lot. I think it was good that we ended on that one. Yeah.
That was fun. We should just get together and do that like every fucking Sunday.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Would You Rather podcast. Oh, this is a funny actually. Oh, no, it's not actually.
Sorry, what?
Here's- Here was one saying, "Would you rather change gender every time you sneeze, or not be able to tell, the difference between a muffin and a baby?"
What?
Yeah, that's what I read it as. So, if you've got a cold or something, you're changing gender every 5 minutes or so, and then you feel peckish, and you're on your way to work, and you pick up a baby and try to eat it because you can't
Out
tell
of
the
a
difference.
pram.
Yeah,
That is
Oh,
fucking...
there's a muffin in a pram. I'll just eat it.
Yep,
That
baby.
is
The baby one.
mental. But think...
Oh, look at all these muffins in the hospital.
the
The
sneezing,
whole room is full of them.
That one looks delicious.
the sneezing could be interesting. You know what? I'd probably go with... Oh. But what about the clothes situation? The clothes don't change with it, does it?
probably not. Mind you, I know enough girls that wear jeans and t-shirts all the time, so I'd be okay.
By the way, that is literally the sexiest look ever. Girls just hanging out in just fucking jeans and t-shirt, or like trackies and a singlet and shit. That is the best.
Could you change gender with a fake sneeze? Like, you could become the greatest jewel thief in the world. We're looking for a guy. Oh, sorry, madam. Have you seen a guy running past?
The way your mind works,
Of course
Chris,
I have.
it's hilarious.
That's the guy.
It's almost Carl-esque sometimes.
Isn't it? Yeah, it's very Pilkington-like. He'd just like
Yeah.
walk around with like a jar of pepper in his pocket, intentionally make himself sneeze as he just walked into a bank vault or something.
Yeah. If he
Yeah.
weren't looking at slugs and ants in his backyard all the time, he probably would do that.
Would you rather talk like Jar Jar Binks or look like Jar Jar Binks?
Oh, God.
I reckon
Die.
talk
Die.
like, because I could get like a vocal coach to teach me to not sound like such a tool bag.
Mr.
And-
Stupid Fuckwit.
Yeah,
Or you could just pretend you're mute.
yeah, that too.
Yeah, that's what I'd do.
Just wouldn't talk at all to anybody, ever.
Never.
So why don't we sign off with our latest thoughts on what the hell's happened to this whole missing flight thing?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Got hijacked. Don't know where it is. I still think they might be alive. I mean, I hope that they are. But
It's getting kind of at the point now where you go, like, anything's possible.
anything is possible. If they haven't found the plane, that means it's landed somewhere, which means that
Could be even
they
worse
could
than
still be
that.
alive.
There was a theory that they were saving it up for to use at the World Cup.
World Cup, yeah.
The whole plane.
When's the
Playing.
World Cup?
That's fucking crazy.
It's soon. I know friends have got tickets to it. Like preliminary sort of
Would
group
they
stage
put
stuff.
it back on the
They'll-
plane?
Well, I mean, they just fly into, I suppose, the most densely populated stadium that's there.
And yeah,
Probably-
and they would have a plane for it as well.
Probably like Rio de
That is-
Janeiro.
Yeah, I mean, you can land a plane if you pay enough people for someone like in Burma or wherever, somewhere random like that.
Because they are investigating the pilots right now. Is that correct?
Yes, yeah.
Well, they're investigating
heard-
one of them just purely based on like a couple of photos that cropped up on a flight that was 4 years old or something. Like two women in the cockpit and they're having parties in the cockpit and stuff like that. I mean, I've been in the cockpit of a flight before, you know,
Yeah,
prior to 9/11, obviously, but
yeah. But apparently he was very outspoken politically as well.
oh, really?
Yeah, that's what they said on the news tonight. So I'm yeah. And then you hear stories about them calling the mobile phones, the phones ringing out. So as in, it's not just a dead phone.
Yeah.
So apparently one of the phones actually got connected, as in someone answered it and hung up straight away.
Wow.
You're just hearing like all these random stories. So
Well, wouldn't the
I just
phones
don't know
be
how-
switched off for the flight?
yeah. Well, that's the thing. If they're calling phones and they're ringing out, how can you not track a phone? Let alone, how does a plane go off the radar? How can you turn off the GPS and things like that?
Transponder.
No, they flew up. They flew so high it wasn't on the radar, but then they turned off the tracking system.
No, the plane was at cruising altitude, then it disappeared. So it didn't go up first. So they
Oh.
turned it off first, then went. But that's the thing. It only had like 4 hours of fuel from where they were. So it can only be in a 4-hour radius from where it disappeared. There's not that many places to go. So unless they've landed somewhere, paid someone, filled up, I mean,
there was a few sort of thoughts thinking they were going to fly to Kazakhstan or somewhere near there.
Mm.
But yeah, like you said, the fuel is obviously an issue. There's only a few channels that you can get to with that much fuel on board.
Yeah.
Some places were saying they flew for 7 hours after they turned the radio, the transponder off.
And that's the thing. How do they know how long they flew for?
Mm.
They haven't found the plane.
No.
How can they say that it flew for 7 hours or
it's
whatever?
the weirdest thing. I mean, I can get how it'd be like so freaking frustrating. Like you're literally sitting there with armchair engineers going, "Oh, it could have been this," or investigators going, "Well, this could be an option." It's like, there you go. There's my 2 cents worth.
Yeah, and they put Malaysian Airlines or Malaysian police released the photo of the 2 Iranian suspects, or the 2 people that had the stolen passports. The photo that they released was just from CCTV. If you have a look at the photo, for some reason, from the waist down, it's exactly the same photo. So, for some reason, on one of the photos, they've chopped it off and removed the image of their legs, and they've got the photo from the second person and put it there. So when you look at the 2 photos side by side, they're both exactly the same from the waist down.
Weird.
They've just copied and pasted it over. It's on the ABC website. It's so weird. It's just like, you're just looking at it and you're like, wait a minute. Their bottom halves are exactly the same.
Like a bad Photoshop job.
Yeah.
So they've identified the 2 people now, have they?
Yes. Identified, no, but they've got the CCTV.
Okay.
Yeah, and apparently they're 2 Iranian people or something.
Yeah, literally, I didn't think this kind of thing is possible in modern aviation. There are that many safeguards, there are that many, I suppose, fail-safes to stop this from happening. That's, it's just such a massive mystery.
And I know everyone at home can't see, but if you have a look in the chat now, I put the link up to the ABC News website, and they have the photo side by side, and their legs are exactly the same.
That's weird. That's not even a good job.
Yeah.
I think they just had one photo over the top.
Yeah.
Because it's just got that line. So I think whoever scanned it in just scanned both of the photos together.
That's odd.
And there's no comment section on this to say, oh, by the way, doesn't this look a bit dodgy?
So it's just so weird that is on ABC Australia, which is our government-owned media centre, that they've got that up there.
And they've added a shadow as well.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's a person taking the photo, like holding their camera up, because it's just of 2 pieces of paper. So it's not even like
so they've just put
or anything like that.
They put that other one over the top of the other one and taken a photo of it while it's on the desk.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, so it's just on the desk. That's really strange, isn't it? Like, why have they done that?
Well, because, I mean, a person's legs is the biggest identifiable factor, isn't it, really? If you think about it.
I look at people's legs and I'm like, that's Benny. I look up and it's some old lady. But I always look at the legs.
They also had a crowdsourcing effort where they released all of the satellite images where you could basically go through slide by slide, square by square, of the ocean where the plane was going over.
That's
and
right,
you could see if you could see any wreckage.
Now, with that, was that... Because, I mean, if you can clarify for me, like, it wasn't crowdsourcing to pay for the satellite imagery?
No, they just released the images online. They said, well, we need the manpower to get through all of this to have a look at it.
I thought you meant they were holding the imagery in reserve, and it's like, well, it's costing us money to...
Oh, no.
If that was... That'd be pretty poor form if that was the case. It's like, no, we just can't afford it. Oh, hang on. No, thanks for that Kickstarter.
Yeah. So that's just really strange. And like I said, I sound silly saying it, but I still think they might be alive.
I hope so. I really do.
Yeah, I would. Just imagine how you'd feel, like, not even just having the closure to know what's happened.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Well, apologies for ending the podcast on such a somber note, but at least that's timestamped, and if Benny has indeed been able to predict the future and they're still alive, it will be glorious. Alternatively, if they're not, our apologies and sincere condolences from
Condolences,
the
yeah.
QuadFeed Podcast. So that was show 17. Thanks for viewing and listening to various sick-minded garbage and rape chat and all manner of stuff that we had to disclose tonight. I'm going to upload episode 16 tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Although if you're watching this, it's already uploaded. So just completely disregard everything I've just said. As always, give this video a like. If you've got to the end of the podcast, let's just have a keyword of...
Diarrhea bananas.
Diarrhea bananas is the keyword. If you got all the way to the end, put it in the chat and I'll know you're a true believer. So yeah, episode...
Somebody could just skip to the end, right?
Yeah, but they wouldn't know to. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do it.
Like a porno.
Yeah, because I just
go to the start,
read the
go to the
credits.
middle, and then go to the end.
I literally, when I watch a porno, it's, hey, I'm here to fix your cable. You're here to clean the pool? Like, boom, spooge. And then I skip right to the end, and then, yeah, read the credits, back to work.
Yeah, back to work. How is your job at the train station going?
What? Me?
Don't worry.
I don't know. There was nothing there to fucking worry about.
Right. We'll end it there. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye.
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 Goodbye.
Oh, Chris.
Goodbye.
goodbye.